Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our third contest of the evening. And so, would you please welcome to the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, here's Blakemore.
So we see Aaron Blakemore here coming his way in towards the cage. He fights out of Team Savage in Weston-super-Mare.
Yeah, Team Savage from Weston-super-Mare, headed up by UK MMA legend Alex Owen, who, as you can see, is currently applying Vaseline to his fighter. Alex tore through the UK MMA scene up until a few years ago, and then had to stop fighting for reasons to do with his job. However, there is rumours of a comeback. So again, you know, young Aaron Blakemore coming in on his debut right now, but comes from a very, very solid camp. So if he's been training with Alex Owen, he'll definitely have a skill set. And once again, certainly looks in fantastic shape.
And his opponent in this contest, please welcome to the cage and fighting out of the red corner is Nikolay Ryzhkov.
Okay, so here we have Nikolay coming into the cage. He's part of the Olympians in Bristol. Now, the Olympians in Bristol, home to the likes of Paul Reed and Wes Murch. They are the local rivals to Team Savage down the road in Weston-super-Mare. So there's definitely going to be a little bit of local rivalry and a lot of gym pride on the line in this contest, Joe.
Yeah, hoping to see a good war here. Nikolay Ryzhkov comes into this with one loss and with no wins and one loss. His previous fight was a unanimous decision. He lost against Robert Kasparak, who we'll be seeing fight later on this evening.
Okay, so he's got the experience of that one contest under his belt. Went the distance, didn't get the nod from the judges last time, but that experience will prove invaluable coming into this contest tonight. And then, like I said, against his local rival, there may be fireworks about to take place.
Always invaluable experience having any fights under your belt. Of course, as all MMA fighters know, you should try and never let it go to the judges.
That's it, so as we can see in his corner, young Nikolay there has Paul Reed. Paul Reed is again UK MMA legend, who was also training partner of Lee Remedios. And Lee Remedios, again UK MMA legend, who originally fought in the UFC back in UFC 38, the brawl at the Royal Albert Hall.
Once again, and fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black shorts from Team Savage in Weston-super-Mare, it's Aaron Blakemore. And out of the red corner, wearing the black shorts with white trim from Olympians in Bristol, by signbits.co.uk. Over to Nathan Webb.
You can already see a little bit of the local rivalry coming out of there, a bit of a boo there for Ryzhkov, but he laughs it up.
Well, exactly. I don't think there's any love lost between Swindon and Bristol, and even though Weston-super-Mare technically is very, very close to Bristol, the local Swindon fans here certainly feel that Weston-super-Mare is a far more attractive proposition to support than their local rivals, Bristol.
Round one.
Okay, Nikolay looking to open up with a takedown straight away. So they're entering into the feeling out process. Little bit of a tappy kick there. So see that. Strike straight to the groin. Time out there. Nathan Webb gives a time out to the timekeeper, and Aaron will have up to 5 minutes to recover. Obviously, certainly don't think that was a deliberate blow to the groin. Things do certainly happen like that in MMA fights.
Certainly from this angle, it didn't look deliberate. It didn't look too powerful either. So hopefully, he won't need the full 5 minutes to recover.
It looks like he's shaking it off now, taking a few deep breaths. Okay, we just got a little nod from our referee, Nathan there, bringing the action back in. Let's see how we go. Let's see if that's affected either fighter.
Big overhand right.
Yeah, Nikolay landed a big overhand right there, but I think that might well just have upset Aaron, who comes back with a nice front kick. And Aaron does have the reach advantage there, Joe.
He does. He certainly does. He didn't like that overhand, and he looks like he's going to be trying a few more of those tricks. He looks ready to. He looks poised to kick. He's taken a couple of feints there from Nikolay, but Blakemore looks like he's trying to press here.
He is carrying his right hand very, very low. He's pouring out with that jab. Aaron is pouring out with that jab, carrying his right hand very, very low,
nice
which
jab
is
there.
certainly going to lead on to if there's a left hook comes over the top there, he may well end up paying for that in the near future. So I'd say about 50-50 at the moment. We've both exchanged leg kicks, the odd jab, and Nikolay landed that big overhand right. But in reality, both fighters looking fresh, and it's anyone's contest right now.
That's right. You've got a feel for both of them when when one of them goes in for a punch and they end up quite close to each other. When they're within each other's range, it looks dangerous. And we've got a takedown here. Ryzhkov has ended up on top. He's in the half guard at the moment. From where I'm looking, has he got full guard?
Right, he's through in the mount.
He's in the mount.
So what's happened is he's gone for that big overhand right again. The punch was blocked. He followed straight through, took it down to the floor, ended up in mount, and now he's looking for a strategy to try and press the head down and strike. But we are seeing that Aaron is working off his back here, trying to get his feet on the fence so he can push off and reverse this position. There we go, lovely bridge. You see the way that he secured the arm and turned him straight over. Now he's ended up in the rubber guard. He's ended up in the rubber guard of Nikolay, and now he's going to look to work the strikes. But I think what he's going to need to do, he's going to need to break that rubber guard and posture up in order to do anything effective, Joe.
He needs to free that right arm.
That's exactly what he does. He's got his
left arm through, and he's managed to land a couple of punches there, though, and he's doing some body punches with his right fist to Ryzhkov's body.
Okay, so right now his right arm is pressed and is pressed firmly to the canvas, and he's what he's not doing is he's not pressing off and posturing up. That's what he needs to do. He's going to have no effective attack until he can get up and posture up. However, look, Nikolay's go went for the armbar, and it was pulled out by Aaron. There we go. End of round one. So, Joe, how do you see that first round going?
Well, obviously a bit of a feeling out process at the start, a couple of nice blows there. It looked dangerous once they started getting within each other's range. Obviously you've got the takedown there, Blakemore looked pretty good there.
I would say that's, in my opinion, I would say we're looking at a very, very close round, potentially a 10-9 to Nikolay. Nikolay did land that big overhand right at the beginning of the round and then secured the takedown. Obviously after the takedown there were some strikes thrown, but then Blakemore did reverse the position. But then obviously Nikolay got the submission attempt. So I think the major attacks have come from Nikolay. I'd say a 10-9 round to him.
Quite right.
Coleman's 10 seconds. Seconds out.
Okay, here we go, round 2.
Neither
Round 2.
Neither fighter looks particularly tired from the first round. Both looking pretty fresh still.
Yeah, both exchanging jabs there, both looking to continue the strategy. Nikolay throws that big overhand right once again, but doesn't have the same effect now. Young Blakemore there with the leg kicks. And once again, that leg kick proven quite effective. You can see the red welt coming up. However, fallen victim to the takedown of Nikolay once again, and Nikolay falls straight into the mounted position. He's grapevining those legs. He's gonna find his position first, and then I believe he's gonna work those knees up towards the armpits, take the high mount, then posture up and strike.
Again, Blakemore's doing the right thing out there. He did have one arm captured, but he's managed to let Nikolay struggle free, and he's now taking that ground and pound.
That's right, what he's doing is he's looking to pull the Nikolay back. As you can see, that left arm of his, he's searching to take that overhook and take the posture away from Nikolay, so he can then bridge out and roll him straight over. But as we can see, he's struggling now to take control of one of the arms. He's trying to bridge out, he's turning over, he's going to give up his back. Without taking control of one of the arms, the bridge will not work, and he'll simply turn over and give his back.
Okay,
he's turned over, trying to pop out the back door, but Nikolay looking for the armbar. He's about to slide his, if he can just get that arm in front of his face, he's got it. He's potentially got the armbar. Slam!
His defence is a slam.
Blakemore, good slam there. Still got the arm in danger, but he's got the thumb turned up and he's slammed his way out. Good defence there by Blakemore. However, we've now got Nikolay with his submission attempt searching for the leg.
Lock here.
But don't. Nice strike down.
He's out.
Oh, it looks like he's in some danger from these strikes there, Joe. There we go. Referee stops the contest. Ground and pound. TKO to Aaron Blakemore. Some very solid strikes. There's some blood from the face of his opponent, Nikolay. A solid win from Aaron Blakemore. He was in a couple of trouble with a submission. He pulled out the submission and turned it right round, Joe.
He did. There was some fantastic blows there. I don't know, that could have been stopped a couple of seconds earlier in my view. It looked like he was out quite early.
Well, like you say, amateur fights, you know, you always want to err on the side of caution, but you know, the referee wants to make sure that he's given either fighter, you know, the enough opportunity to make sure that they can win. And you know, in my opinion, Nikolay was certainly in control of a lot of that fight, and then Aaron turned it round in the last minute, and those last 2-3 big strikes sealed the deal for Aaron Blakemore. First fight, first win.